Hey everyone, Eric here. In this video, I wanted to share with you this incredible Eve guitar from my friends over at Agape Guitars. Agape Guitars is run by a fella named Rich over in Morgantown, West Virginia, and I just love to see builders making cool stuff out of West Virginia because you don't hear about that a lot. And it's really cool to see people local to me and in an underrepresented area. Rich builds custom guitars. So this is called the Eve. This was, I believe, his first left-handed guitar. Now the Eve is a Tele style guitar, but it's not a Tele copy. There are a few unique things about this guitar. There's a lot of stuff to love on this, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Again, Tele style body, but we have an arm cut right here, and we have a comfort cut on the back right here, and the body is pretty thin. So it's really comfortable to play. Also, it's super light, which means it's even more comfortable for me to play. The feel of this guitar is awesome. I love this finish. This finish, I believe Rich said I don't want to give away any secrets, but I think he burned the body and then he painted over it and sanded it, and that's how he got the lines of the wood grain in there. These pickups right here are, I believe, McNelly single coil Tele pickups. Here is the neck sound. This is the bridge sound. And here's both pickups. So let's go ahead and hear how the Eve sounds. Run through some pedals. Right now we've got the Cyborg from Rare Buzz, and then we have the Meadow Suite from Lantern Manufacturing, and then we have the Ghost Ridge from Native Audio. The Cyborg being a distortion, Meadow Suite is like a chorus type thing, and the Ghost Ridge is a reverb. So let's hear some distortion on this Eve. Bridge pickup. So another thing that I like about the Eve is the upper fret access, and that is due to this super specialized carved heel that Rich has made. And I love the offset of the neck. It's not just straight across, it's kind of offset. And also, speaking of offset, we have the dot inlays, which kind of weave up and down the fingerboard. It's just really cool. This also brings me to another thing that really blew my mind when I first picked up the Eve and started playing it. And that is the intonation of this instrument really stuck out to me because I was playing something, you know, down here, and then I went all the way up here, and you can play stuff like all the way up. And it's in tune. And that might seem like, well, yeah, every guitar, it does that, right? No, I have a lot of guitars in my collection that struggle with that, where you can play down here on the neck and it sounds great, but once you get up like past the 15th fret, it starts to get a little sharp and a little flat in some ways, and that can be fixed by adjusting these back here, but it just really stuck out to me as something very special and something really great. So the upper fret access is really great. I love the neck heel offset sort of thing. The dots are great. The neck feels great in the hand. There are a couple things that aren't to my preference, and that's one of the cool things, is that I wouldn't call these like downfalls or negatives of the guitar, because these are just specifically personal preference. I like to have a string tree on the E and B, and pretty much all the time on the G and D as well. So this guitar, this specific guitar does not have one. But again, like I said, Rich is making things custom. So you could just say like, hey Rich, I like string trees. Can you put one on the bottom 4 strings? I'm sure he'll say, yep, totally can do that. And then another thing that isn't to my preference, but again, not a bad thing, is the bevel on these frets up and down. It's not horribly pokey or anything. It's just like, it's a very straight bevel. So when you're going up and down the fret, you can feel it. But again, that's another thing where you can specify, I don't like to feel my fret ends. Can you round them over into a lower profile bevel? And that's something that Rich can take care of on his end when he's building a specifically crafted guitar for you. Agape has a lot of different models that they offer for people like you to order. So if you want to see all the different models that they have, I'm going to leave a link to their Instagram page, which is probably the easiest way to follow them. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Go check that out if you want to learn more about the Eve or any of the other models offered by Agape. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more gear demo videos, I have a ton here on the channel. Check the backlog. Thank you so much again for watching. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you're taking care of yourself out there. I'll talk to you in the next one.